Hey, so this is part 12, I think. Here's the thing. This is the second time recording part 12, because I thought my game capture issues were solved, and then Elgato said, ha, no. So, yeah, I didn't do much, luckily. I think I recruited Vegemon and Lilamon, and that's it. I ran around Ogunia Wastelands a lot, trying to figure out what they wanted me to do. They did not give me proper information, so here I am. Tomorrow I'm going to get the rest of the rotten meats to get past Goblimon, and then... What did I have all this fruit for? Was I going to sell it? That sounds like me. Yeah, so I was going to finish getting the rest of the rotten meats, and then... so I can get Goblimon. I tried going into Factorial Town. I got... I killed a giant Solarmon, which was cool, and he gave me a chip, I think. But you can meet Black Greymon and Black Groomon there, and they what are you called? So you fight them 3 times. And on the 3rd time they digivolve, and I was not prepared. I had just fought Solarmon, so like I was kind of roughed up. I didn't have that many healing items. They came at me, and I was not ready to receive them, so I lost a lot. I lost to them, so like they're just chilling in their like ultimate forms. I assume I have to fight them like one more time, which I'm fine with, but it's more of like I wasn't really expecting it. I think I only had medium recoveries then though, so I should be better if I can use these now. Whatever, I'll waste the last of my money. Oh fuck, now I can't fly there. I have for items. That's fine. But yeah, so these guys have. I think all in all it was like 1 in-game day, so it wasn't like that much loss, but it sucks still. Unlike normally though, usually the recording fails after like 7 minutes. This one failed after 20 minutes, so I don't know what to do with that footage. I might just like throw it at the end or something. Or just in a separate part, or a 0.5 after. I'll make it like 12.5, how about that? So this way you know it came out, and stuff like that. I'll probably repeat myself, but hopefully I'll explain myself better. The reason I'm not as bummed that I lost it is that I talked about my new job, which I have, but I didn't do it very well, because I was still fairly new to it. I think it was like a week in, maybe. So now I'm not even into it. I think I just finished my 3rd week. That being said, I've only recorded 2 videos since then, and it's really just 1 video that I'm going to cut in half. It was Borderlands 2, the beginning of the new DLC. I did that with Carlos, Spencer, and Mark, got the gang back together again. But I did not... I haven't edited it yet. And I do know we recorded for like 2 hours and like 7 minutes or something like that. And the video only kept like 2 hours of that, so that's fun. That's more of an issue of just I need to cut my my recording time down, because Elgato has never been great about doing super long recordings. It's very iffy about it. But for this it's different. So I'm recording this in OBS so I can make absolutely sure that it records properly. And I'm recording with Audacity, so there should be no issues. Why do I not have any... Oh, you know what? I know why. Because I switched to rotten meat. Actually, I should do this shit. So I have been doing this before the videos when I start on different days and stuff. I've been doing the network battles, if only just so I can lose my way into a spot where maybe my Digimon can start winning. But I'll do that after. What's today's mission? Infinite Cauldron Trip. That's what fucking... I wish they would at least scale those to like do things you could actually unlock, because that's bullshit. Like what? I can't get there. Alright. Let's see. So we gotta get Angemon still. Goblimon I'm gonna get, and then fucking Leomon, who is unyielding at this point. Basically, the point we got stuck at was Leomon says, like, hey, go scout out the troops. And then I went and scouted out the troops, talked to everyone there, and and nobody progressed. So I was like, alright, I guess. What else? Oh, I have no money. Fuck, that might be an issue. Harvested meat and rotten meat. Good, get rid of you. I'm gonna go back to a hunk of meat, because it only takes 1 day. And you get 2 of them. Or 4 of them. I still need to get the perfect meat, but I need to get that first. Baby strawberry, okay. I think I paid you, and you did not come back with any. Do another fruit hunt. Marbled beef, I mean, that's not bad, but it's also not what I need. Let's see. Marbled beef. It's the locust. The marble part is the locust of its power. Alright, thanks. Actually, how long does marbled beef take? Because I might just replace one of these with that. 2 days, would you get 2? Why not? They're going to be, what do you call it? They're probably going to be de-digivolving soon, just because it's been a while since I've had them. So, I'm sort of getting ready for that. Okay, I think I was rebuilding something. Yeah, okay, so the fields will be done in a second, and then I can go add something else to it. So that's perfect. That works out perfectly. So I need to upgrade everything in a district. 10 Digilatex is not terrible. Is it still just him? I thought I recruited someone else who, like, went and recruited things. Oh, well. But yeah, so it's the 23rd, and I've recorded 2 videos, essentially. So I'm very, very far behind, especially after beating my record of recording 1 per, at least more than there are days in the month. So that's a little disappointing. Did I buy stocks yet? No, because I was waiting for it to get lower. This might be a good time to buy bone ornaments, but I don't have any money, so I can't. What else was I going to say? Yeah, so new job. I don't know how much of it I can talk about, is the reason I'm being so cagey about this. I don't think I can mention. So let's start off. I'm now working at a game studio, which fucking what? Like, my reaction is just like yours, which is how, and which is fair. So I just to go back, my friend saw one of their friends on Facebook posted about job openings. Then she linked me to their page. I filled it out. I interviewed for 3 hours. I went. I got a call back, and they said, or I got an email back, and they were like, "Hey, we want to go forward." And I was like, "Coolio," and they were like, "Dope." And then they did a background check on me, which I thought might be somewhat of an issue because the thing with my degree, but it did not end up being. They were mostly just looking for crimes, which I have not committed, that they know of, that the government knows of, because apparently crimes against nature don't count. Yeah, so I then I got to hire. It was cool. All right, so this is the story of a girl who cried revenge on the whole world. Okay, I don't want to. I'm gonna wait on that. I know it's just meat, so I don't care if I get like an extra yield. I'm just gonna leave that. And we're gonna try and upgrade something else if we can. What else was I gonna say? Ooh, that's the fucking warehouse. So if I upgrade the hospital, I think that might raise everything a grade, but I'm not sure. Ooh, I can upgrade the fields again. Honestly, this is probably a bigger priority. For multiple reasons. I still need Digigreat wood. I still need a lot of shit for that. And I still need shit for this too. Let me see. White gold, red Digizoid. That's not terribly hard to find, but it's not easy either. Alright, I'm gonna upgrade the fields again. Because I think it's worth it. But yeah, so I stumbled ass backwards into a job, they accepted me, and now I'm here. So, I don't think it's an issue if I say the name of the game studio, but I still haven't asked. So, I'm going to say no for now. We're just going to leave that. But I do work for a game studio. I work on a mobile game. Most of our studio is devoted to that, but we're a subsection of a different studio. So it's like this studio, Boston. So it's a branch. But we're more focused on one mobile game, and I work for customer support. And by customer support, I thought kind of when I applied, it was like taking phone calls, emails, and stuff. Thankfully, it's just emails. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, you know what? I know where I'm going. We've got to go get Digimon. I've been stalling this too long. But yeah, what is the button for this? There's a button to... There we go. Yeah, I just do emails. And not even that, I only do emails pretty much for people who spend at least like $5,000 on the game. And turns out there's thousands of them. Thousands of people spending multiple thousands. I think the game has made about 200 million at this point, which is ridiculous. But yeah, I'm learning a lot about people, which is which things I already knew, but more of confirming. Which is people are fucking awful. I knew this, but it's weird. It's still dealing with angry people, which is a lot of what my job at GameStop was. But it's more of like not even a fraction of the stress involved. Because A, they're just emails, who gives a shit? And B, usually you'll see like people complaining. We'll just drop it in Slack and just be like, look what this idiot said. And then we'll have a good laugh about it. And honestly, it's amazing. I like all my coworkers. I like everyone I've met in the studio. The studio is like about 150 people. The customer support team is like 20. And honestly, they're all pretty fucking cool. And here's the difference too. You kind of would expect this at GameStop, but it's not really that true. At GameStop, you know, there's some nerdy people, but there aren't people who are like hardcore nerds. Like, I consider myself a hardcore nerd. I play a lot of video games. Like a lot. Like a stupid, absurd amount. And I consume a lot of like nerdy media and stuff. But by no means am I like the most nerdy anime person. Am I the most nerdy, what do you call it? Like, I don't watch that many like Marvel Next shows. I don't read comics and stuff like that. Yes, I'm nerdy, but also like, I wouldn't even consider myself like top tier. But at GameStop, I was like the most nerdy by like a large margin. So it's just weird things like that. At the game studio, literally every single fucking person there is like gigantic, colossal nerd, and it's fucking amazing. Like, everyone's desks are decked out in like nerdy like collectibles and shit. Everyone's like always talking about, oh, did you see the newest blah blah blah? Or are you gonna see this movie? Or are you playing this game? I'm like, oh my god, I'm home. And it's dope. It's honestly phenomenal. And I'm a huge fucking skeptic. Like, you should know this about me by now. Where it's like, I'm a pessimist, I'm a skeptic, and I'm very, what's the word? It's not a word for skeptic, kind of. It's, I can't think of the word right now. But it's like, I keep waiting for it to be like, the veneer to crack, and to be like, oh, this is actually why the job is so shit. It hasn't. It's just fun. And the more I train, like, the better at the job I get. The only thing right now I'm worried about is there's like a soft goal for me to solve 6 tickets per hour. Because ideally that's like 1 ticket per 10 minutes, which for some of them is easy. It's just like, you know, oh, can you do this thing? And we're like, no, and then they fuck off. And some of them it's like, you know, you guys are, you know, I have this specific problem, blah blah blah, and then we have to go look up in the game if it actually happened and stuff like that. So I'm slowly getting better. I'm not there yet, but that's the only thing I'm really worried about right now, and I don't think it's that much of an issue. Like, I started tracking how many tickets I get done in an hour, and it's usually around 6 now, so I'm good. That's like the training goal. The ultimate goal is to get around 8, which I think I'll get to. It's just need practice and time, and once I get more familiar with it. The other problem is, like, I didn't play this game before. By the way, if I'd mentioned it in earlier videos, don't leave it in the comments. Like, if I'm leaving it out, it's for a reason. I'm pretty sure I might have let loose what studio and what game it was. I don't, like, because I don't think I was being as secretive about it. The only reason I'm doing it now is just, like, legally I don't know how much I'm allowed to say about it. So, if I've mentioned it before, don't fucking bring it up. How about that, huh? If you do, I don't think it's a big deal. I just haven't confirmed it, that's all. Because, like, they knew going into it that I had a YouTube channel, so. Speaking of that, I think I talked about this. They found my fucking, my now boss, when he was interviewing me, said, oh yeah, I saw your name on the application. I typed your name into Google, or into YouTube, and found the channel immediately. It's Wrath of Zalis, right? And I was like, fuck. This never used to happen. I'm now at a weird point where it's like, I'm not anonymous enough where my channel's not small enough where nobody can find me, but I'm also not popular enough where I can reap the benefits of it. So it's more of just like I'm in a weird middle ground where it's like, oh yeah, there's the channel. Yeah, I found it easily. So I'm just like, damn it. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm having fun. There's some weird perks to it too. Like, my old job, you get a half-hour break or half-hour unpaid break, and then half-hour unpaid break that you had to take at a certain amount of time and stuff like that. It was always just like, you couldn't really do anything, like, because you'd go and get food, you come back and you have like 15 or 10 minutes left in your break, and it was just, even then, my manager would like come out in the back and like bother me about shit during my break, and it was just sucked. So, but this place, everyone gets an hour unpaid lunch, which is fine. Usually people take it around 12, so I get in at 10, so it's weird to take my lunch like 2 hours after getting there. But it's more of like, it's cool that everyone takes their lunch at the same time. So like, during lunch, like with some of the customer support people, I'll like play like Settlers of Catan, which I finally won my first game against them, which was nice. I think it might be the first game of Catan I've ever won, period, which is nice. But yeah, it's pretty cool. What else? So I did that, and then, and then you also get like a paid half an hour break, or 15 minutes, whatever. There's no like restrictions on what you can put in your computer, which, other than the obvious shit that you shouldn't put on your computer even at home, like the devil's temptations of pornographic material. No, but yeah, so like, I installed PS Now on my computer and just played it during my break. Like, I'll just play, like, I'm playing Star Wars The Force Unleashed right now. And it just, like, it's so weird how, literally, I, like, said to my manager, it's like, you just, like, you don't even, like, track people or do anything like that. And when it came to, like, time cards and stuff, it's like, how do you know when people take their break and stuff? Or how do you know they're telling the truth on their, like, time cards? And he's like, honestly, I don't care. Because this is a good job, and most people wouldn't be stupid enough to try and ruin that. And I was like, whoa, that's pretty valid. So I was like, shit. And it kind of took me for a surprise. He was just like, yeah, it's a good job. People like it here. So if they fuck up, they're gone. If they don't fuck up, they're not. And most people don't fuck up. So, and I was like, it's good wisdom.
Got a second?
Digimon Hospital. Great. Tamer level went up. So my Tamer level was 23 of my skill points. That's good. I think I just got that in time. So I can get the evolving type 1. This is obviously not important now because my Digimon are already evolved, which sucks for this situation. But it'll make the it'll make training them up for the next generation much, much easier. Okay, I still don't have any money. Actually, I should have a little bit of money. Just enough to get me over there. Okay. What else? Yeah, there's like plenty of stuff I could... Oh, fuck. No. Oh, yeah, do you have autopilots for me? Hooray. What was I going to say, though? Hinterland? Yeah, we'll go there. Actually, I think it might be easier if I go to Faulty Ex Machina first. It's cheaper. Yeah, they have one of those Coke soda machines, like the ones that you can like mix any flavor into, and it's just like in the like lobby, and you can just use it whenever. I know that seems really small, but when it comes from a place that like I used to have to pay like $2 for water, and now it's just like, yeah, you know, get whatever you want. And like free snacks and stuff, and just like it's the quality of employee life is ridiculously high. And I've never worked for a company that's like profitable or GameStop. So it's very odd to like, I don't even know how to like describe it. Like it's just odd that they A, seem to care, and B, like just everyone, there's no dickheads, and they're all just nice. So I'm very much enjoying my time there. And I'd like to stay for a while. It's a 9-month contract, because I'm a temp employee, but they are looking to expand, so if I don't fuck up, there's a chance that I could stay there permanently, which would be the goal. If not, I'll go back to real life, because nothing can last forever, apparently. But yeah, in case you guys are wondering, I'm happy. I'm like a lot happier. Also, it's worth mentioning, $5 more an hour than I was getting paid at GameStop being assistant manager. It's also like $2 or $3 more than my manager made, so for like an entry-level position, which is ridiculous. Well, it's not ridiculous, it's great, but it just threw me off. I'm not used to good things. Oh man, what is happening? It's lagging really hard here. It wasn't lagging when I was first here, was it? What's causing this? So I gave them some new moves to use too, because I think I learned some new moves in the last part. I'm trying not to get too fucked up, because I do want to go fight those two, the ultimates. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I haven't really been playing anything. I am kind of in that spot where it's like I'm working so much. Oh, so the other things, I work 10 to 7, so I have to wake up at like 8. And then the commute usually takes about 45 minutes to an hour in the morning, depending on the traffic, which is fine. That's about what I'd expect. And then so the commute can be kind of rough. It's okay. It's not bad. It's not good. It's better than my old commute was because it's on the highway. But the downside is there's always so much traffic. It's like it barely even feels like the highway because it's just so blocked up. And then there's, why are the frames dropping here? But yeah, the commute's not bad, and it is long hours. This is a 9-hour shift, 5 times a week, and I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I would have preferred to work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and have Friday and Saturday off, but, most of the other employees chose to have those days off, and because I'm new and they want to make sure they have coverage on the weekends, I have to work that, which is fine. I mean, a very, very small price to pay. Plus, I go in early on Saturday, so I go in at like 7, and then I get out at 4, so I still have my Saturday nights. What is with these fucking frames? What happened here? I'm going to try and exit this area and come back, see if that fixes it. But yeah, and then, I forget what I was talking about now. But yeah, the pay's good. I haven't had as much time to record just because, like, I am working, like, full time. Which is different from GameStop because it's, like, GameStop was full-time, but also, like, my days off would be broken up weird. But it's just still trying to get used to it, that's all. And like I said, I did record a video and then it failed, and that always kills my motivation. Alright, it seems slightly better. Let's just talk to these two. They're always hungry, god damn it. Let's feed you some meat. Surprise, it's meat. Okay. So I think their MP is low. You're no match for us now. There's only one possible outcome. I mean, somewhat valid. Yeah, it's their MP. Okay. Yeah, they're taking some serious hits too. I don't like that. Wish I had the ability to throw my items faster. Come in a lot of handy. Okay, I need to get their order power up. They're also ganging up on Gankumon, which isn't fair.
That's right. Good hit.
Please stop.
Hurry. Keep it up.
Okay. Their HP is both very low.
Hurry. Get up. Come on. Stand up. I don't believe it.
This is ridiculous. Okay. Oh my god, I was gonna say, please tell me I have regen discs.
Say just like that.
Alright, I have no choice.
This'll show 'em.
Wait, no, I used the fucking super moves? Idiot. No.
Nice.
Not what I wanted to do here. I was trying to EXE them and it didn't work. Well, I mean, it's not that it didn't work, it's that I hit the wrong button.
Try this.
Oh my god, when you waste all of these, now I know how I lost. Come on, guys. Believe in you.
Okay.
Believe in the you that believes in me.
Get up.
Okay.
Good hit. That's the way.
I'm gonna keep throwing HP at them. I don't know what their max HP is. Oh. They're already at their max HP. I think I was wasting those, because I thought they like had like 30,000 for some reason. Do I have any plugins? Yes. Use it.
You did it. Here goes.
And MP. I'm gonna have to buy all of this again.
Now that's the way. Good hit.
Oh my god. It's getting demolished.
Take this.
There we go. Jesus Christ. I like how they actually knocked Wergurumon out of the battle. That sucked. I learned Spiral Diver, though. Huh, what the? But we digivolved. Blackie, I guess we need to take things slowly. Blackosaurus, back to the drawing board. What happened? Did we fall asleep? Yeah, strange dream, but I've already forgotten it. Shall we go home? Yeah. Later, guys. Thanks for kicking the ever-loving shit out of me. And making me use all of my items. What else can I do here? So yeah, Leomon's just like, we need to understand what the Yugani Wastelands are, if possible get some information from Veggie troops. Which is, you know, fine and dandy, but I've talked to all the Veggie troops, and there's nothing more I can learn. I don't know if some of them are guarded behind story or prosperity stuff. I don't know who I can get in Factorial Town either. It's been a while since I've gone there. Actually, so I got Angemon. I should have gotten Gobrymon. I might want to just double back and get him. I'm going to try and see if there's anyone here that I can get. So there's Gurumon, who says he's on a secret mission and then doesn't move. I got Vegemon and Lilymon. I don't know who else I can talk to. I'm going to try and talk to everyone again. I don't know if they have to be marked with like a mission thing like this. It's dangerous around these parts. Supposed to mean it's my time to shine. I'm actually kind of on a secret mission. Do me a favor and stay out of my way, okay? Which is code for come back and get me later. So I'll talk to this Vegemon. It's weird that there's some that you can talk to and some that fight. Okay, you're not from the army. You guys want to join? You might never make it, but this is a good spot to get materials. I think I said that before, but there's some good ones around here. I think the wood you can get from over on the left is pretty good too. That's a good spot for water. There's two more over here. I'm only going to talk to this one. Okay. And then you can talk to this Solarmon. He's like, hey, we were hired as mercenaries. It's literally just him. He's the only mercenary. So I don't know why they bothered putting that in there. I do have a couple items I could sell. I've been purposely picking up some like rare items. Oh, what else? I'm playing a lot of Bleach Brave Souls. That is not the game I work for. Playing a lot of that. Playing Duel Links again, passively. I did jump in at a good time because they just released a new pack with Magnet Warrior support, Dark Magician support, and Eye of Timaeus, and that whole kind of shit support, which are all decks that I'm familiar with and like to play. So I built a new Magnet deck. I'm still trying to get like the big Magnet boss dude, Berserkion, but gems are coming slow, so I'm just like, alright, I'm taking it a little bit at a time. Is there like a way to check the map, actually? To show me if there's like anyone I can talk to? No, there's no one I can fucking talk to. So I don't know what they want me to do. And it won't let me go to the generator prison room, which has Shine Greymon in there. Because it says you have to talk to Rosemon first, and Rosemon you can't talk to because she's blocked by Hercules Kabuterimon, and not that I wouldn't fight him, it's just that they won't let me fight him, so can't do shit with that. And then what else? There's Galliamon. I can't think of who else I can recruit now. There might be some people in the volcano. There's got to be Factorial Town. I think there's the thing with the Toy Agumon, but I don't know if they're even recruitable, because I think it's a clear Toy Agumon and a black Toy Agumon, which the game considers to be palette swaps and therefore not real, which is a very bad message about racism. Oh, another thing. Or two other things. So YouTube finally has the... I'm in the wrong way. Or I'm going the wrong way. YouTube has finally given me the power to like actually check and see a good like solid list of videos that do well. Like it now lets me filter my videos by how many views they got and like other things, like other metrics. So for instance, I can be like filter out all videos and show me ones that got like 100 views or more, which is not like, that's not my ideal barometer. I'd say like 80 is probably better for me to gauge engagement. So I did that though, just real quick, just as like a test. I forgot the Tag Force videos did pretty well. For some reason in my head, like I thought people didn't like the Tag Force videos. I don't know why. And that's on me. So I do want to go back, start doing those again. I'll pick up in 3. The reason I stopped was that I picked Chaz as a partner, and his deck is fucking atrocious. It's like got Arm Dragons, Ojamas, and like other garbage, and it just doesn't work. And it's hard to win with a handicap like that, so that's part of the reason I stopped. There's some other videos that have done pretty well too over time that I want to go back to. And I know Monster Rancher I want to bring back. I said I bought the part to do PS3 games, and I've yet to do them, so... It's gross. But yeah, so I'll go back to that. And then, what else was I going to do? Yeah, and then the 21st... I kind of just spoiled it there, but my 7-year anniversary is coming up, and I'm gonna make a video about it separately, but I don't think I'm gonna do donation goals this year for 2 reasons. One, I could always use the money, always. I still have debt to pay off and shit like that, and I wish it was just my student loans, but it's more of like, I've made goals last year and the year before that I still haven't completed, so I wouldn't feel right doing like a new set of donation goals when I didn't really do the ones from last year, so I'm not going to do them this year. I'll still be like, hey, you want to donate? Cool, but it's not going towards anything, so it's just me. And I think for my anniversary, I'm going to do a 24-hour stream, which I've never done on my own. I've done it with Spencer before, and that's it. What the fuck was the point of coming here? So yeah, it's a it would be new. It would be an interesting experience, but I'd be willing to do it. I think that would make up for things. Plus, that would knock off urgent. Come back to town. We're in trouble. You need to come back and find me right now. I mean, you say that, but are we really in trouble?
Okay.
But yeah, that's the plan. I'll look more into it now. I gotta figure out what games to play for it too. So there's a couple of games I want to go back to playing anyway. So we'll see.
Just cut it out. Don't you, Himari? Actually, if not for Digimon. No. Oh, I see. Himari, don't follow me.
Oh, so this is her character arc, which is, man, I can't get home. I'll skip this and figure out what I need to do from an email. You got it. Sure. I remember the story of this game. Definitely. Yep.
Not a second.
They're back. Goblins come back. He went in the direction of the business district, muttering something about being hungry. I wonder if he ever works. Wow, that's rude. Digimail. I'm at Faulty Ex Machina. Help me, I didn't listen to Himari, now I'm far, far away. I went to Faulty Ex Machina to the north of the Palace of Thorns, which is the plains after the desert. Please help me. I mean, you should be asking your tamer for this. This is really not my issue, but alright. I'll go because you have big breasts. I mean, what? No. Let's see. Isn't he hiding over here? Where the fuck did he go? Oh, there he is. I forget what he does. Doesn't he have like a weird shop? Yeah, he just gets random shit. Okay. What else? I'm trying to think of what else I can do. I'll talk to Bodemon and see if anything's unlocked. Let's start selling shit. I gotta buy more recovery discs too, because I blew through them. I'll sell the medium ones, because they're just taking up inventory space. Sell the rest of that rotten meat. I no longer want it. I don't want to look at it anymore. I'll sell the marbled beef, I guess. And then coriander for sure sell. Okay. Alright, that should be fine. I don't know if those plugins helped or not. I know I use them a lot in the end game, but we're not in the end game now. So, I don't really have to use it just yet. I'll just go back up to 20. I think that'll be safe. I could use more. Well, actually, yeah. They're cheap. Let's buy the regen discs. Because I'm just paranoid. I wish there were better ones, though. Ones that restored more than 500. Because then they'll sometimes go right back down. Which may have been by design, but it's still shitty.
Okay, now.
Nope, that's the wrong button. I'm trying to get to... What the fuck? Oh, there we go. What else? I've been playing... Oh, I platinumed a couple games. Man, this is how weird it is that I haven't recorded in a while. I went back to Horizon Zero Dawn. Finally managed to finish it and platinum it. It's an okay game. I think it's overhyped. I think it's solid. I'll definitely play the sequel, but that they're for sure making. I think the story... A lot of people said, oh, the story is really, really, really good. It's not bad. It's... I wouldn't even say it's that tropey, which is what a lot of that kind of shit falls into. It's just more of... It backloaded its story, like Kingdom Hearts style, where it sort of hints at it in the beginning, and I think it's very slow to start, which is definitely a knock against it. But it's very slow in the beginning, and then it picks up, which is good. And the story does get better, but it's also like, you know, it just could have been better from the start. I don't know. I think they could have spaced it out differently. Also, while I do appreciate the different machines and stuff like that, there really isn't that much variety of them. So when you're doing the side quests, then you're doing like the other shit, like the corruption zones. There's only 3 real big boss monsters. You've got the Thunderjaw, you've got the Stormbird, and then you've got the Earthbreakers. Which is fine, but it would have been better to see some more variety. And then like there's like 4 different types of like grazing machines. There's one that looks like a bull. There's one that's like an antelope. There's one that's like a scrapper, like a little dog. They all look kind of samey and they fight kind of samey. I just felt like they could have handled that a little bit differently too. Oh, I forgot. This has its own little things. All right, I'm gonna start trying to do some of these because I want to get these. I forget what you can buy with these, but I want to get them. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was good. I definitely think it starts very slow.
Nice and calm.
It's got that Far Cry feel to it, where it's like you'll spend more time doing side shit than you will the main story. Which is not a bad thing. It's just, I don't know. I would have liked I wanted more from it, but I wasn't disappointed with it. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. It's worth playing, especially for how cheap it is now. I think it's one of Sony's like platinums or classics, whatever the fuck they call it. So it's like at the most it'll be 20, and then at minimum I think I've seen it go lower than that. It goes like 15 sometimes, 10. It's worth picking up. And then what else did I start playing? I played that. I finished platinuming Jack 3. So Jack 3 and Jack 2, there used to be glitches you could do, or exploits, I guess you'd call them, where you could so the big trophies in those ones are you have to collect all of the precursor orbs. So Jack 2, it's like 276, and in Jack 3, it's 600. Which you would do them by doing all the side quests, finding all the ones in the world and stuff like that, which is a huge fucking pain in the ass. So for a long time, I just didn't do it. And then finally, one day, I was looking on PSN profiles, and I saw that the completion rate, or the platinum rate for Jack 2 and 3 was like 30%, which for one that's as grindy and as bullshit as that, I was like, there's no fucking way it's 30%. So then I looked it up, and I was like, oh, there's a glitch. So in Jack 2, you used to be able to... There's challenges with like, oh, go get to this spot and collect the egg, and then that'll be the end of the challenge. But what you can also do is get to the spot, jump above the egg, pause, restart the mission, and then Jack will fall into the egg, collecting it, but not, but also being able to restart the mission. So it's kind of an exploit where you can just keep collecting it, which is fun. And it's not fun. It's grindy and annoying, but it's better than finding every single one and doing all the bullshit challenges and minigames. So I did that on PS3, I did it on Vita, and then in Jack 3 it's even easier. You just do the same thing, but instead of jumping over it, you go right next to it, you hold down the Dark Jack button, and then when you restart the mission, it lets go of the button automatically, and he does this little animation where he goes "Rah!" for like Dark Jack, and by that animation forces his character model to get bigger, so you'll collect the egg and so restart the mission. I say this, it's not true anymore. So what they did was they went back and for some reason they fixed this glitch in the PS4 version. You could do this glitch for a very long time in PS4, but for whatever reason they got rid of it, and I genuinely don't know why. It seems like a really stupid thing to do. Because it doesn't affect gameplay. Like, it makes it easier to get the trophies, but who gives a shit? The game is like 15 years old at this point or something like that, so I think it's Mass Media did that. I forget who did the HD collection for Jack, but whoever did that was fucking... That's a stupid move. There was no reason to finish, or to fix that. But, you know, whatever, it's their game. Or it's their game now. So so to get around that, they didn't take out debug mode, which debug mode is you like hit a combination of the controller and you basically unlock like the developer options for the game, so you can just make it so Jack like flies through wall or flies like basically T-posing, and that's really easy to get all like the collectible eggs that are like out in the open and stuff. And there's also a command that you have to use a second controller for that gives you 1,000 eggs, 1,000 skull gems, and stuff like that, which does trigger the trophy. The only like weird thing with it is that in order to trigger the trophy, you can't get all three at once. So there's a trophy for getting like, I don't know, like 25, 100 eggs. There's one for getting 300, and there's one for getting 600. If you start at 0 and use that and get the 1,000 eggs, it'll only give you the first trophy. So to do that glitch, you still have to get at least 300 through normal gameplay, which isn't as hard. It's still annoying, but it's, you know, it's part of the game. So luckily I'd done the glitch a little bit like a while ago, where I like gained a couple eggs early in the beginning. I gained like 100 eggs like right when I start the game. So, and then through normal gameplay I got like 100 more. So I only needed to get like 100 to get to 300 so I could do the glitch and stuff, which was pretty easy. So Jack 3's platinumed. That one had been on my list for a while. I got that, and I got Jack 3, I got Horizon Zero Dawn. I thought I got another one. Oh yeah, you know what? And I finally platinumed Full Metal Panic, which is a game I've talked about before. It's based on the anime. The anime is good. I think the season 1 is slow, season 2 is great, or season, like, fake season 2, like Fumofu is what it's called, is pretty fucking funny. And the real season 2 is good. The newest season, Invisible Victory, which I think they technically call season 4, because they count the joke season now for whatever reason. is really, really, really good. And they didn't finish it, so I ended up reading the light novels. And the game takes place mostly in light novel territory. So, but it was good. I think the trophies were kind of dumb, because it was basically get every character level 50, which is fine, except the main character is who you spend most of the game playing, because for a good portion of the game he's by himself, so it's just kind of frustrating. I need more meat. But it's, you know, it's whatever. So there was that, and then I had to, I'm getting your food, calm the fuck down. But yeah, so you beat the game, which is fine. You have to get everyone to level 50. You can do New Game Plus, which is also fine. But they, like, refund all of your, like, stats and stuff, and all of your, like, weapon upgrades. So you have to redo all those. And then there's a trophy for getting all the endings, which to do that... Oh, I forgot to send Digimon on a free meat hunt. That was stupid of me. Okay. Did I go for marbled meat? I did. Weird. I don't think I got the marbled meat either, did I?
Over here.
But yeah, so part of it is you need to get
Here you go.
every ending, which, so the way the game works is that you get the original ending for beating the game, which is normal, and then you get the then you can start getting like the joke endings, which is fine, but when you to get the joke ending, so like let's say I think there's like 25 chapters, it's something less than that, but let's say there's 25. You beat the game, and then it's like, okay, now play it again. It's like, alright, that's fine. And to beat the game, so that let's say there's like an alternate path in chapter 2, which there is. So you get to chapter 2 again through New Game Plus, you skip through all the cutscenes, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And you get to that point. You then choose the second option, you beat the mission, and then it plays the secondary ending for it, which in this one was a joke ending, which was funny. But then it goes to credits, and then it saves, and then you have to restart the game again. So there's like 4 alternate endings. Each one of them, you have to get to that chapter, do the requirements, one of which requires you to get to like chapter 7, and then it'll just create like an alternate playthrough where it's like one character who normally dies doesn't die. And you have to beat the game all the way to chapter 25 again, and then you have to do it again to get to chapter 17, and then that just goes to credit. It was such a fucking like waste of time. It was just playing the game over and over and over and over and over again, with not that much variety in weapons and mechs. And I'm just like, the game's fine. The trophy is easy, but just grindy as hell. And it just was like, I don't know. I'd give the game like a 5 out of 10. Like, it wasn't terrible, but like I'd like, if I didn't play it, I wouldn't be missing anything. But I don't really regret the time spent, if that makes sense. Like, it wasn't, I don't hate it, but it wasn't like really worth it either. So I don't know. I think my next platinum game, I'm trying to work on Hitman Go, which is a $2 game. Very easy trophies. You can just follow a guide, but it's just so fucking monotonous. It's just pressing like one, up, down, left, right, up, left, up, but slowly, because you have to wait for the enemies to move. So it's like and I hate it. But it's an easy trophy, and like I said, I think I don't even think I got it for $2. I think I got it for like $1. I'm waiting for this to change over. But it's just like, ugh. So that's what I'm working on. I started playing another... Oh, you know what? I started playing World of Final Fantasy again. I remember thinking I didn't like the game, but after playing it again, I think I didn't understand some of the mechanics, and I do now. Not even from just like looking it up. I think I just get a better grasp of them. He wants better meats, which I can't get yet. Plant like Digimon trying to protect something in the Yagunia Wastelands near the castle, I think. Interesting. I wonder if that's the one I have to do. Well, we gotta go to Factorial Town, which I don't want to do. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. But whatever. Okay. So this should make me good on meat for a while, which when I get new Digimon, it'll make it easier to raise them. And not only will it be easier to raise them, I'll also be able to just, like, sell the excess meat, which is totes worth it. Okay. Well, let's see. There's only so much I can plant here. I'm going to plant obscure onions because I don't have any. And then I'm going to plow the fields because I was waiting until I had 2. Or I was going to plow them later, but I realized it made more sense to wait until I had 2 open fields that needed them. Are you going to make me do it again? Damn it. Just got to get up to that perfect. Okay. Are they all perfect yet? No, fuck. And then I think I'll end the video there. I'll probably record another one right after. But that'll be it for now. Yeah. That's all I got for right now. Alright, let's fucking plow this field. Let's do it. And then, oh, you know, stupid! I should have fucking set the next, what do you call it? Oh, they're tired now, too. I should have set the next building goal before I did this. That was dumb of me. I also don't want them to die soon, but I think they're going to. Let's see. Hospital would be easy to do. Restaurant would probably be more beneficial. I need Rainbow Drop, which is the most rare water one. Godwood, which I'm already using for other stuff. Alright, let's do the hospital. Let's see if... I don't think I'm going to gain a grade for that, because I think I need to unlock the Digivolution shop for that first. But it's worth a shot. And then also, let's go check the Digimon Hunter, whatever fucking your name is. Okay. I'm going to end the video soon, I swear. But I'm just trying to give it something to end on. Motherfucker. Alright, well, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Look at it. Look at it. Alright. It's time for the thank yous for the month of May. Thank you for all the Patreon sub, which is Rev with $1, Norm P with $1, Sean with $1, Carlos with $2, Azur with 3, Happy and Maz with 5, Sean Thomason, Connor Salverwald, and ENIAC with 10, John Barnett and Michael Smith both with 15. Thank you guys all so much. I love all of you equally, depending on how much you paid, and equally sometimes. And then for the YouTube subs, a lot of the same names. Maz with the 4 months, ENIAC with the 4 months, Louisa and John Barnett with the 3 months, and Michael Smith also with 3 months, and then Electric Narwhal and Raptax with 2 months. Thank you guys. Like I say every month, if you get a chance and you feel like throwing even $1 my way on Patreon or $5 on YouTube, you get your name here at the end of the videos for that month. So it's cool. And then you also get access to all the early videos I do. So, you know, when I finish them, upload them, you know, unlisted, I also throw them in the Discord and stuff. And so you can link your Discord, link the Patreon, YouTube, and see videos early if that interests you. And yeah, thank you guys. And I'll see you next month. Also, keep in mind, during July, which I know I just talked about May, but these videos come out in June. The week of July 17th is my 7-year anniversary. So more planning about that. I'll do separate videos, but just keep it in mind. The 7-year anniversary is coming up, and I think my plan is a 24-hour stream. But we'll do more on that later. Any questions, comments, suggestions? Leave them in the Discord. Leave them in the comments. I'll get to them. See you guys next time.